Hello and welcome to Elemental Health. I'm Christine Hall and I'm a restorative wellness practitioner and a nutritional therapy practitioner. And today I want to talk to you about how to evaluate what you're going to eat. What should you consider? Calories, taste, fat content, or your health? I'm going to challenge you to think about your food in relation to your current health. For most of us, that means we need to be eating the most nutrient-dense foods available to us. Consider the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, you're going to do everything in your power to do the most optimal thing for your health. 20% of the time, you're going to allow yourself to have some indulgences. However, maybe your health goal demands a more rigid rule, say 90%, 10%. Or a short-term goal of 100%. This is an individual process. Only you can decide what is going to keep you motivated and keep you going. Many people talk about nutrition and food in terms of three macronutrients, the carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, and their calorie values. The conventional dogma leads us to believe that calories are the golden egg of nutrition, and everything else is secondary. Health in their eyes is maintained as long as you follow the FDA pyramid and maintain a minimum amount of calories and meet the recommended daily allowance for micronutrients such as vitamins and minerals. However, I want you to consider calories versus nutrients. Consider if you had an equal amount of fat in French fries and an avocado. Eating the fat in a French fry may have the same calories as the fat in an avocado, but these fats do not have the same nutrient value. The first fat is health depleting and requires additional nutrients for your body to process in order to eliminate or use it. The second oil from the avocado is health building. Avocados are packed full of monounsaturated fats, the kind that you find in olive oil. They're also full of antioxidants, B vitamins, vitamin K, and carotenoids. For optimal health, you need to move your focus from calories to nutrients. The next point I want to make about food is to purchase the highest quality food you can afford and make it at home from scratch whenever possible. Food is processed today in order to make it as cheap and as cost-effective for the manufacturer, not healthy for you. The amount of chemicals used in your food and in the environment is stressing our poor livers. Consider that the American Liver Foundation estimates 1 in 4 Americans now has non-alcoholic liver disease. One of the best ways to avoid burdening your liver is by what you put in your mouth and on your body. Now, I understand that's not easy. Finding resources in your area takes time and effort. Relearning how to cook fresh vegetables and make food from scratch will take time. I like to look at paleo recipes and books and websites, then add foods that my family can tolerate. For example, my family can tolerate rice and beans, so I may add a small serving of rice pasta or make a chicken chili with pinto beans. Also consider a Pinterest account where you can store recipes and ideas for future reference, or save your recipes in a bookmark area of your computer. Your food budget may also be concerned. Believe me, I struggle with this every day. I'm a very frugal person, and making the leap to better quality food took a lot of convincing. Once I saw how my health and my family's health began improving, it became essential. One of the resources I recommend is checking out the Environmental Working Group's website. That's www.ewg.com. They publish a few reports that I think you should be aware of. Every year they put out a guide called the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. These are the dirtiest and cleanest fruits and vegetables sold commercially. It is the quickest guide to decide which vegetables should be purchased organically and which ones are the safest to eat non-organic. If you have a membership at a warehouse, say Sam's Club or Costco, check to see what kind of organic vegetables they are selling and what other types of foods. Their prices are typically good. I have purchased eggs, vegetables, meats, raisins, and many other things from Costco. If I were asked to choose, my suggestion would be to focus your budget on high-quality meats and eggs. Depending on where you live, you may be able to purchase meats directly from your local farmer. But do your due diligence and be sure to deal with reputable individuals. Pasture-raised animals are typically treated humanely and only given medications like antibiotics when they are needed. A third and relevant issue to high-quality foods is the use of industrial seed oils like corn, soy, and canola. These oils are highly refined and typically denatured. The molecular structure of these oils are polyunsaturated, loaded with omega-6, which typically is a good thing. But these oils are highly refined and highly unstable and can become a burden to the body instead of providing the essential fatty acids. These are particularly harmful when used to cook with. Better choices for cooking are olive oil at low heats and coconut oil, clarified butter, that's also called ghee, or animal fats at higher temperatures. A final consideration I want to address are GMOs, genetically modified organisms. This is where the gene of a plant is spliced and replaced with the gene of other organisms. The benefit of this to the farmer is that they can spray Roundup on the crops and the plants will not die. This allows the farmer to increase the yield and offer the GMO crop to you cheaper. I have a clear opinion on these foods, and it's that we shouldn't eat them. I believe there is a price you will pay, and it's with your health. The evidence is beginning to show us that while GMO crops may not harm our cells directly, they do affect our gut microflora. This microflora is essential to your long-term health. In addition, there's also evidence that pesticides, which are heavily used to serve our mitochondria, this is the part of your cell that produces energy. Research has shown that the pesticides used in GMOs has been found in 75% of water and air samples tested. How do you stay away from GMOs? Right now, it's fairly simple. Stay away from processed foods and eat organically produced products known for their genetically modified crops. The main food crops are corn, sugar, and that's sugar beets, and soy. So we've gone through some basic information in what to think about when you're considering what to eat for optimal health. My number one tip is to eat foods in its simplest forms, manufactured by nature. If it comes out of a box, evaluate whether it's contributing to your health or depleting it. It can be that simple. Until next time, I wish you the most optimal, vibrant health.